The Olympics is the culmination of decades of work by the best athletes in the world, the best of the best in any sport you can think of, from swimming to ping pong. It's a monumentous occasion that captivates the world like nothing else can. So why is viewership progressively going down? According to Statista.com, over the past 3 Olympic cycles, the average viewership has been decreasing from 3.6 billion in 2012 to nearly 3 billion in 2021. Why is this happening? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be explaining the 2024 Paris Olympics and why I believe it's going to be the best Olympics we've had in a very long time. I love track and field. It's my favorite sport in the world. Nothing even comes close. And with that out of the way, I hate track in the Olympics. They make it unnecessarily impossible to watch anything you want to watch. They got a million different prelims and semis and all a bunch of different times, random times of the day, random channels. It is impossible to watch what if you don't know exactly what you want to watch, it's impossible to watch anything new. So that's kind of what I'm here today to do, is to give you a breakdown on every major storyline kind of going into this Olympic cycle, to help you make a better educated decision when it comes to scrolling through all the Olympic channels and finding something to watch. And hopefully that being track and field and not like gymnastics or something boring like that. So I'm going to go discipline by discipline, jumping, throwing, sprinting, and distance, and break down what I think are the most interesting events to watch this summer at the Paris 2024 Olympics. So I hope you watch the whole video and enjoy it. Let's start with jumping. That'll be high jump and pole vault, I think, are the two best. We'll go into that right now. Alright, I'm going to start off with high jump. High jump this Olympics is going to be incredibly interesting because of the tie that there was last Olympics, the first ever where they decided to share the gold medal. It was Moussa Essa Barshim of Qatar and Gianmarco Tamberi of Italy, both clearing 2.37 meters. And then after both failing 2.39, they agreed, instead of going into a jump-off, they would share gold medal in a monumentous occasion since they were both training partners. It's incredible. The rematch this Olympic cycle is going to be even better because obviously they're going to improve. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait to watch. Now in pole vault, it's obviously Armand Duplantis. I mean, he's the greatest pole vaulter to ever exist. The Olympic gold medalist, 4-time world champion, current world record holder. He just broke the world record like in his season opener last week. There's simply never been anyone like him. I mean, it's incredible to watch what he can do. I mean, he dominates the field every time. Watch pole vault if you want to watch someone absolutely blow away their competition, because I mean, no one's even close to him. I could not recommend pole vault anymore, just for the fact of watching him. Like, watch this. Like, this is just crazy. That's really high. So, watch pole vault. It's my suggestion for you. Moving on to throwing, we're going to start with shot put. What else? I mean, it's Ryan Krauser. He hasn't lost in half a decade. 4-time world champion, 2-time Olympic champion, going for a historic three-peat. I mean, his world record of 77 feet surpasses every other throw in history. Shot put is a must-watch this Olympic cycle, just to watch the greatness that is Ryan Krauser. I mean, he's absolutely incredible. For javelin, it's going to be a battle. I mean, there's 4 or 5 guys that are all incredible. Neeraj Chopra of India, Johannes Vetter of Austria, just to name a few. I mean, Vetter has come the closest to breaking the world record that has stood for nearly 30 years. But Chopra is rapidly improving and winning India's first gold medal in the Olympics and the World Championships, puts him in a new league all to himself. The battle between those two and others in Jav is going to be crazy this year. It's a super competitive event this year, and I can't wait to watch. Everyone is looking incredibly strong. Just watching it, it's like it leaves their arm and it's just a cannon shot, just pew, gone. Like, just watching them is absolutely crazy. So definitely take some time to watch some javelin this Olympic cycle. Finally, for throwing is discus. In discus this year, we got Daniel Stahl, who has been rapidly climbing. Well, not really rapidly, but he's been climbing the all-time list, currently sitting in a tie for fourth on the all-time list. Will this be the year he breaks the world record? Maybe. Behind him, you got Christian Che of Slovenia. He is absolute juggernaut, standing at 6'9". He towers over his competition. It's absolutely incredible to watch. And then there's the up-and-comer Milkanos Alekna, butchered that name, of Lithuania. He's only a teenager, but he's already one of the best in the world. Here is Say. He's absolutely incredible. He's a monster. But I think the one that's going to eventually reign supreme for many years to come is going to be Alekna. He's only a teenager now, and he's already in the conversation for an Olympic gold this year. I think he's going to reign as the greatest of all time for a very, very long time. Just give him a couple years to progress to top-tier performances, and he's going to be running away with the show in a couple years. Maybe not this year, but definitely in the future, he's going to be an all-time great. Definitely watch some discus this year. It's going to be really good. Now to the big hitters, sprinting and distance. Starting off with sprinting, it's Noah Lyles. His quest to become the first person since Usain Bolt to win 3 sprinting golds in one Olympics, winning the 100, 200, and the 4x1, I think he's got the best chance of any this year to do it. He's incredible. Doing this would cement himself as one of the greatest of all time, but he'll have stiff competition this Olympics against defending champion Lamont Marcel Jacobs of France, the always dangerous Andre Degrasse of Canada, and his own teammates, Fred Curley, Ronnie Baker, Christian Coleman, Arian Knighton. Sprinting this year is absolutely stacked. At the past World Championships, it was all USA. They took home gold in every event. Can they do it again in the Olympics? That'd be monumental. Only nation to ever sweep the podiums on the Olympics was Jamaica, led by Bolt. So Lyles doing that would be absolutely incredible. If he could do that, that would put him in a league of his own. He's already dominating, winning world championship after world championship, breaking American records. He just broke the 200-meter American record. He's dominating the 100. No one can stop him right now. I think he's going to get the triple this Olympic cycle. I don't know if anyone that's going to stop him. It's going to be a battle for second. Moving up in distance to the 400 meters, we're going to see the return of the greatest one-lap runner in history, Wade van Niekerk. After breaking the world record in the 2016 Olympics, Wade suffered a devastating knee injury that put him out of competition for 3 whole years. He's been working hard in the past 2 years to climb back up the world rankings and to get himself back in the Olympics, which he's done this summer. He's going to have stiff competition against Michael Norman and Stephen Gardner, who have both been rapidly improving throughout the years, but I believe in him, and I think he can return and reclaim his crown as the greatest 400-meter runner in history. Definitely watch the 400. Now to the hurdles. We're going to start first with the 110-meter hurdles. The biggest story here was Devin Allen, the defending world champion, getting DQ'd at the World Championships for a false start when he was 100th of a second too fast on his reaction time. And what's even dumber is the study that they used to determine that 0.1 seconds was, or 0.01 seconds is the fastest reaction time you can have, was from the 1980s and based on non-athletes. So Allen, who's obviously one of the best in the world, got snubbed because he's better than some random people from the 1980s? Come on. You see in a second when they show a replay of it, I mean, there was no false start. That was a fair start. 0.001 seconds? Come on. You can do better than that. There was no false start, and this summer, Allen's going to prove it by reclaiming his throne as the best 110-meter hurdleist in the world. Yeah, it's really unfortunate to see this happen. Like, watch here. Watch Allen. Does it look like he false starts? No. Finally, it's the 400-meter hurdles. This is going to be the battle of the three greatest of all time. Carson Warholm of Norway, Rai Benjamin of the United States, and Alison dos Santos of Brazil. Combined, they hold 21 of the 25 all-time best times in the 400-meter hurdles, with Norway's Warholm holding the current world record, and he's the defending Olympic and world champion. Can he defend his title again this summer? I don't know. It's going to be tough. Those two are hot on his heels, but I think he can do it. I mean, he's looking strong this season so far, and it's going to be tough to beat him. Rai Benjamin probably has the best shot. I mean, he almost got him in the Olympics last year, but Warholm just barely edged him out for the win. What will happen this summer when they race again? Who knows? You're going to have to tune in to watch it yourself. But all I know is it's going to be a phenomenal race when they do. Whew. Again, meet in the finals, because there's no way they're not going to meet in the finals. I mean, they're the best of all time. It's going to be a great race to watch. Definitely watch the 400-meter hurdles. And now to what I believe are the best events. Distance. It's far and away my favorite set of events to watch. The 800 to the marathon and everything in between, it is amazing. Starting with the marathon, I mean, it's Eliud Kipchoge, the undisputed marathon GOAT, trying to win his third straight gold medal amid some controversy. That being the fact that Kelvin Kiptum, who recently beat Kipchoge's world record, died this past December. It's a super unfortunate loss to see someone so young with so much more to do struck down in their prime, but Kipchoge is still determined to make history by setting his third Olympic marathon win, and maybe reclaiming his world record. I don't know. That's going to be a stretch, but he's definitely going to fight for that third straight Olympic gold medal, which no one has ever done in the marathon, which would, in my opinion, cement him as the all-time greatest marathoner to ever grace this planet. I mean, just listen to the announcer's call during the Berlin Marathon when he set the world record last year.
It's history unfolding here on the streets of Berlin in the sunshine. The double Olympic champion is the greatest marathon runner we have ever seen in the history of the event. He's going to get inside the world record. It won't be by a minute, but it will be an appreciable chunk. He has done it again. This is superhuman. This is road running from a different planet here in Berlin in 2022. Eliud Kipchoge smiles for the last time. Let's keep an eye on the clock, just outside 2:01. Eliud Kipchoge is a history maker in Berlin. Yet again, he has done it. The world record has gone, and now he can celebrate. And that is simply stunning. A warm embrace from Patrick Sang, his long-term coach. And the greatest marathon runner the world has ever seen has produced the fastest marathon the world has ever seen.
Moving down in distance to the 10K, it's going to be the battle of the 10K titans. Guys like Joshua Cheptegei, Jacob Kiplimo, Benson Kipruto, even Grant Fisher from the U.S. maybe getting a medal. Probably not, but he'll be there. I mean, the 10K is they go to a commercial break in the middle of the event, which is just criminal. It's criminal. It should be punishable by death. They should never do that, but it's unfortunate that they do. It's such an amazing event to watch. The tactical races that unfold. I mean, and then the last 800 meters is just pain, gutting it out to see who is the best in the world. And I think it's going to be Cheptegei again. I mean, he's looking in peak form, and I don't know if there's many people that can fight with him. Who knows? Maybe someone will. but my vote's for Cheptegei, and you should watch the race because it's going to be phenomenal. Last but not least, the 1500 and 5K, which this summer is going to be Jakob Ingebrigtsen's domain. He's the defending Olympic 1500-meter champion, the two-time world champion in the 5K and 10K, 10-time European champion in a variety of events. What's crazy is he's just 24. He's already the best in the world, and he hasn't even reached his peak. He holds 2 world records, 8 European records, and this Olympic cycle, he's hoping to become the first man since the 90s to win both the 1500 and 5K in the same Olympics. The only 2 people to ever achieve that is Paavo Nurmi of Finland and Isham El Garouj. Both are in the conversation for the greatest of all time in distance. Like, doing that would put him on a level that no one's ever been to. He's already, in my opinion, going to be the greatest of all time in distance. I think he's going to win the 5K because he's far and away the best 5K runner in the world. But he won't have it easy at all in the 1500. The competition this year is going to be insane. Guys like Yurid Nagus, Josh Kerr, Abel Kipsang, Timothy Chariot, and Jake Weidman have all beat Ingebrigtsen in the past at one time or another. But so getting the double will be no easy feat. But if anyone can do it, Jakob Ingebrigtsen can do it. He had a small injury over the summer, or over the winter, but he's returning to form, and I don't know. It's not a good look to bet against Ingebrigtsen when it comes to big-time races. He always delivers. My vote's for Ingebrigtsen, and I think yours should too. Definitely watch the 5K and 1500. It's going to be incredible.
All right, that about sums up, in my opinion, what are the best stories going into the Summer Olympics this year in Paris. I hope this gives you a couple of ideas on what to watch when you're scrolling through all the channels. But my biggest suggestion is to download the Olympic app. This will allow you to track any individual athletes or events that you're looking to watch. This will give you times on when things are being on TV, keep live tracking, and everything you'll need. It's completely free, and it'll help you watch any event you want, not even just in track, just in any sport. It's a super useful tool to help you stay up to date on everything that's happening in the Olympics. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different from my normal ones, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. I had a great time making it. I think it's one of the best videos I've made in I don't know, ever maybe. I'm Austin from AN Productions, and saying peace out.